welcome to my corner.
Welcome to my corner. Let's have a talk now. From Miami to California. Check your girl out. I'm gonna give it to you straight up. That's right. That's right. Keeping it real, no games inside. Let's go. Welcome to my corner, y'all.
What up? Welcome back to the corner. Okay, so it's Saturday. You know what time it is. It's time for our Insecure chat. Let's get to it. Okay, so first things first. You should have seen Insecure Season 3, Episode 6. It's called Ready Like. Also, Insecure has got renewed for Season 4. Round of applause. Which means we got more good stuff coming. Yeah. Okay, anyways. So, first things first. I am always going to be Team Issa, okay? But you guys, this week, Lawrence, I started feeling like we needed Lawrence back. I don't know why. Don't judge me, but here's why. Okay, so Lawrence got himself together. Like, we see that he's got a job. He's got an apartment. He's doing well without her. Like, he's doing great. I'm like, oh, my God. You're finally the man we wanted you to be from jump. And then, like, I saw them at the baby shower, and they were having a conversation. And it was just, like, it was like, it felt good. Like, it felt like it should have been how, like, it felt like they needed to be back together. It felt like, yeah, Issa, take him back. Like, he's finally got himself together. He seems like he's on one. Like, take him back. But then we found out Lawrence got a whole STD. And I said, oh, the devil is a lie. Like, it's crazy because it's like Lawrence finally got the job. Lawrence finally, like, is this man that we all wanted him to be. And then it's like, you got all these things and you're still miserable. Because he don't even know who gave him the disease. He doesn't know who he slept with. It's like, you're doing all this to fill a void. Like, you know how you see people like with their, like, you could have the whole entire world at your fingertips and still be miserable. So, you know, some people fill their voids with like clothes and like shoes and like money. He fills his with women. And it's crazy because I'm like, you know, this could have all been avoided, but, you know, Issa cheated on you. But I got why she cheated on you. I really did. She wasn't happy. You wasn't doing what you were supposed to do as a man. I get it. I'm not saying she cheated and it was good. I'm saying, like, I mean, I understood, you know what I'm saying? And you could tell, like, Lawrence even said it. He's like, I'm ready to settle down. Like, I want to be a man to one woman. And then I'm like, you know, this was supposed to be Issa. Like, you and Issa were supposed to do this together. And I kind of had a moment where I was like, all right, Issa, take him back. But then I saw Nathan. And I was like, just kidding. Like, I like Nathan, y'all. I really do. Like, do y'all see how supportive he was? Like, when she came up with the idea to do the block party, she's at the government building getting the paperwork. Nathan is outside waiting on her. And then she starts to doubt herself. And Nathan's like, no, your idea is great. It's something about when a man speaks to your dreams, you just be like, talk that talk. So he's like, you're going to do this and you're going to do great and da-da-da-da. Okay? And then when they're laying in the bed, it's almost as if, now I did think for a minute, Nathan likes Issa a little bit more than Issa likes Nathan, because like when they're in the bed, he's like, you know, what is this? Like, is it real? Like you could tell he's falling for her, but maybe he's not. Like, maybe, because then he starts egging her. Like, he's not answering the text messages, and I'm just like, okay, so maybe it's a defense mechanism. Like, y'all know when men start to really like women sometimes and they're not, and like they've been hurt, they push us away. And so like I felt that's what Nathan's doing by not answering her text messages. Like, she texted him and told him like, hey, their Lyft is calling you and there's an investigation. He pays for the investigation. Like, he takes care of it, but he doesn't respond to her text messages. And I'm just like, Nathan, I cannot be rooting for you this whole season and then you start acting crazy. Like, I would definitely tell Issa to go get Lawrence back, because at least he answers her text messages. Really, bro? Really? So like, I think he got scared. Like, I think the fact that there's this girl who's amazing and like she's everything he needs her to be, and then like they vibe so well, it kind of frightened him. So I feel like Nathan's gonna back off, which means Daniel's gonna come back. Like, we haven't seen Daniel in like 3 episodes, y'all remember? Like, Daniel has disappeared. We don't know where he is. He hasn't texted, he hasn't called. So I'm like, okay, so now we have to have a segue for all 3 of them to connect. So here's what I think is about to happen. We're gonna give you my predictions right now with this whole situation. Okay, so Nathan is egging her. Nathan's not responding to her text messages. Nathan is not, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Nathan's gonna fall out, which brings Daniel to the forefront and Lawrence to the forefront. Lawrence is gonna like see her again, and they're gonna communicate. They're gonna reminisce, talk about the old times, go out for coffee. You remember she said she's proud of you, Lawrence. She said that. She said, I'm proud of you. And y'all saw how Lawrence looks, so Lawrence already know what it is. He know what it is. Like, it's something about when you got time in history, no matter how far y'all separate, y'all pick back up where you left off. It's a curse and a blessing. All right. So we already know Lawrence is gonna come to the forefront. Daniel, I don't know how Daniel's gonna reappear, but he's just gonna randomly text her because they don't die, they just multiply. Those type of men. And then she's gonna be vibing off of Daniel and Lawrence, and then out of nowhere at the end of the finale, Nathan's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, it was always you, you know. I was scared, I was this, I was that, I wasn't a man, and she gonna be twisted up in the head. Okay. One thing I really want to talk about is Tiffany. I'm over Tiffany. Like, after I watched this week's episode, I called my best friend. I said, look, if you get married before me, if you get pregnant before me, don't you ever dismiss me. Like, she is so, like, the way I felt so bad for Kelly, because, like, they're a 4-person group. Same thing as me and my group. Like, you got Molly and Issa are best friends, and then you got Tiffany and Kelly. And, like, Tiffany's having a baby, right? And Kelly's going to be by herself. Issa and Molly don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They got that. Nobody's getting married or pregnant out of their friendship, so no one's left alone. But Kelly's all by herself, and Tiffany is mad selfish. Like, Tiffany's like, y'all didn't want to throw me a baby shower. Kelly's like, I asked you to throw a baby shower. And Tiffany said, well, you're not a mom. What kind of friendship is this? Like, just because y'all in different seasons of your life don't mean you get to diss your friend. Like, I was so mad that I called my best friend. I said, bruh, like, if you ever, she was like, yeah, that's some trifling stuff. I saw it. Like, she got a new little mommy crew. So Kelly was shooting with you in the gym, Tiffany. The mommies wasn't. And now you just about to get rid of your friend like that? Look, I got mad. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me calm down. I got mad. I was like, I liked Tiffany, and I didn't like the way they were treating Tiffany. But I don't like the way Tiffany's treating Kelly at all. I'm not here for it. And Kelly's one of my favorite characters, so you can come see me, Tiffany. Tell her she was just in New Orleans too. The girl who plays Tiffany, she was here. I should have rolled up on her like, bro, don't be disrespecting. Don't do her. Don't. Anyways, last thing I want to talk about, Molly. Okay, first of all, Molly upset that Dro having a whole baby with his wife. How that work? Sis, you mad that he having a baby with his... She was hurt when she found out he was having a baby. I was like, that's what married couples do. They have babies. Sis, you mad that your... Sis, come on. You should have never entertained him in the first place. He was married. Molly set herself up for the heartbreak. Okay? And I'm like, Molly, you need to get over him. You need to go out with the little guy from Fast and Furious. I do not know his name, okay? Like the guy, I think his name is Andrew. He came back and brought her jacket. Get him, because Dro's taken, okay? They about to have a whole baby. Like, this season finna heat up. I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, okay, Tiffany and her man about to have a baby. Lawrence and Issa, we already know what it is. Dro is going to reappear in Molly's life, but he got a baby on the way. So, Molly, it's your move. Hopefully, she's not stupid enough. No, we gonna see. Let's tune into Insecure season 3, episode 7 this week, and we're gonna be back to talk about it in the corner. Okay.